Already have somebody in the room. What? Who's in the room? Oh, they left. That's a thumbs down person. Hello, replay viewers. Let's go for a walk. Probably hit 14,000. Let's shoot for 14,000 steps, starting from right now. You're here. Good to see you, Lori. Thanks for the thumbs up. Why is the gimbal so off? Damn it! Did I get up too fast? Yeah, I did get up too fast. All right. And didn't like the Y and the Z and the yaw access. Let's see how many steps we're gonna walk. Probably 14,000. Who knows? It's a beautiful day. I gotta keep myself fit. I gotta do a walking tour tomorrow over the Brooklyn Bridge. 14,500. That's right, Dave. Good to see you. That seems to be my limit, like 14,000. Beautiful spring day, freakishly warm. It feels like 62 degrees right now. It's currently like playing whack-a-mole with me and Lady. Okay. Good to see you, Ryan. Doing a lot of stuff. I'm working on a movie and filming down in Coney, and so I know this hasn't been my live stream, and I haven't been on in a week. I understand that. Yesterday I was in the opera, which by the way, if you're here in New York, folks, do me a huge favor. Come on out to the Metropolitan Opera and see the great Sage Sovereign blow a massive fireball on the stage. I was not expecting her little act in the play. Costi fan tutti. I think 5 more performances are left, and that's it. But yes, it's been a very busy week. I could not devote any time to the live streams. You got some good live streams coming up. I have, yeah. It's been busy. And like when I get home, like I did today, I just been didn't do too much editing today. But I do open up the project, stare at the project, think of other fun things I could do and add to the project. You guys get to see that eventually here on the YouTube. What do I have planned for today? We're gonna take a walk right now. We're gonna take a walk down to the waterfront, and let's see if I can walk the entire length of the Shore Parkway bike path, or at least the Bensonhurst, Bath Beach, and Bay Ridge portion of it. So who knows? I might walk 8 miles right now. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how the feet hold up. And this is how you know it's warm. Holy crap. Is this really out? It's February, damn it! It's February! This ice cream truck brought to you by global warming. It's a thing made by the Chinese. It's February. It's fucking February. All right. It's effing February. Holy crap. Look at the ice cream trucks are out. That means the Brooklyn Bridge must be nuts right now. Holy crap. The ice cream trucks are out. That means there's complete bedlam on the Brooklyn Bridge right now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the rat. Yeah. Thank you so much, Osvaldo. Good to see you. It's very warm. It is 62 Fahrenheit. Right, I feel with a real feel of 62 Fahrenheit right now. It is freakishly warm out here. We just lost the sun. The sun was out for most of the day. Now the sun is going behind some filtered clouds. Sunset today is at 5:30. Who knows? I might be still out here at 5:30 live streaming with you guys. I do have you guys connected to the battery and everything. We have all the extra wires we need for the gimbal to keep it powered. It's been rain over there all day over there in Wales. Tends to rain a lot up there in the UK. Good to see you, Miss Lovely. Welcome. Just got to get some steps in here because I got to work tomorrow. So instead of sitting behind a computer all day watching YouTube videos, making me feel feelings, I'm like, you know what? Let me make my own YouTube video. Good to see you. Raining out in Georgia. Good to see you there, Dave. Where are we going today? We're gonna go down to the waterfront, and we're just gonna do like a lap of the waterfront. I'm gonna walk a bunch of steps. So we're in Brooklyn. We're in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn to be exact. We'll do the Bay Ridge side first, and then I'll see if I want to do the Bath Beach, Bensonhurst side. Was that tropical storm or that storm Dennis people have been talking about? Haven't really been keeping up on it. Been kind of out of touch with a lot of stuff lately because I've been behind the computer. Before Dennis, Jesus, okay. So they got more than one storm. Oscar Fleetwood, good to see you. Lots of storms going on, boy. Up here in New York, freakishly warm temperatures. And so freakishly warm. I was supposed to be off tomorrow. Now I'm going into work tomorrow. So that's good. Get to work tomorrow. Who knows? I might do something after work tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, wow. Sarah was called a few days. It's Storm Sarah. Dude. All these named storms now. That's not good. Very quiet out here in Bay Ridge. It's always quiet out here in Bay Ridge. The kids are just getting out of school right now. You know, this is not like Midtown or anything like that. Any of those ideas, get those ideas all out of your head because that is not what this neighborhood is. This is a thoroughly residential area. We're about 8.5 miles south of Lower Manhattan, Brooklyn Bridge, that kind of area. The entrance to New York Harbor is right there in front of you. The beautiful Verrazano Narrows Bridge, opened up in 1964. One of the longest suspension bridges in the world, 14th longest suspension bridge in the world, longest suspension bridge in North America, longer than the Golden Gate by about 62 feet. Yeah, I know, not all of New York is noisy. You have a friend who lives in Leeds and does a video, wow, from her balcony. So you really get an idea for the storms with that. The towers of the Verrazano Bridge are 649 feet tall. The Verrazano Bridge is the first bridge in human existence to have to take into account the curvature of the earth. The top of the two towers from the base underwater all the way down at bedrock are roughly 1/8 inch further apart at the top than they are at the bottom. And just like all New York City bridges, on average, the bridge expands and contracts roughly 12 feet from the summertime compared to the wintertime. Useless facts. Useless tour guide facts. As we make our way down to the Narrows, the entrance to New York Harbor, and you got this off-ramp of the Belt Parkway. I know as well. Yeah, yesterday I had a lot of fun with my mom. I did a lot of tour guides with my mom, which I always like doing. That was hilarious, Lori. Let's talk about that. I was actually, what was I doing? I found out about that yesterday. What was it, Saturday that happened? Or yesterday? So anyway, Darwin was right. So this guy wants to prove that the earth is flat, and he made his a homemade rocket, and I think Discovery Channel was filming him being a complete fool. And what ends up happening, his rocket, so if you watch the video of him dying, which we'll talk about people dying on the internet, I'll get back to that in a second, but so you see his rocket take off, and you notice immediately that for some reason his parachute deployed, so the parachute gets completely destroyed with the exhaust from the engine, and he goes up a couple of 100 feet, And yeah, it opened up when he left. When he left, it opened up when he ignited the engine. But that was the thing I noticed, and I was like, of course he's dead now. Of course he's dead. Now, in this age of the internet, isn't it amazing how often we see people die? Like back in the 90s, we may have read about it in a newspaper. We may have maybe seen pictures in National Geographic of war zones of people dying or already dead, or maybe a history book. But nowadays with the internet, we see people dying all the time. There's not a month that goes by, and I really do. When I see somebody die on the internet, whether it be from their own stupidity or not, it always leaves something with me. It always leaves a little. We become very numb to it. No, he died. He passed away. He died with his rocket, either Saturday or Sunday. I forgot which day. Yeah. Oh, they're honking because they're waiting for a red light. Isn't that nice? Oh, more honking. This is the impatient one right here. That's the impatient one right here behind. Guy from New Jersey, of course, stops because he wants to see what the hell I'm pointing at. God, I love these people from Jersey. See, the impatient guy didn't slow down, wait for me. But anyway, I was pointing in his direction, so I maybe thought I was hailing him down like a cab. Okay, I think we're good here. It's a dangerous ass crossing right there. Got the barrel crossing a little bit. But my God, we see people dying all the time on the internet now. All the time. I think one of the things a video that affected me really bad was there was a video, I think it was out of India or Bangladesh. And it was like an incredibly overcrowded school bus. And it was going to try to make its way across like this rickety bridge at the water. It was like flooding. So the water was passing over the bridge. And bus full of people. And you hear the people on the bus scream and everything. Then the bus like goes into the water like head first. And you hear the people screaming. You hear the people on the shoreline watching it screaming. It's a horrible video that I will never forget that video. I will never forget that video. Just one of those things. Cool shot there of the sun going behind the Verrazano Bridge. Then again, who would have told me that people would watch me here on live stream, walking around, doing this? Who would have told me that years ago? Oh, we have somebody else live streaming here? Whoa. What do we got here? He has a gimbal and everything. All right. Let's make our way. What we're going to do is we're going to make our way up to the pier. We're going up to the 69th Street Pier right now. So we're on 101st Street, and we're going to walk from 101st Street all the way up to 69th Street. And our gimbal guy is going the opposite direction from me, it looks like. I was going to say, we walk in my direction. Anyway. You don't see too many people walk around with gimbals nowadays. It was Saturday he passed away there. Yeah. Where was I that I was reacting to? I was actually talking about that with my mom on Saturday. I think it was that Saturday. Oh my God, Lori with the super chat. Lori bought me beer, even though I'm not going to drink beer tonight. I am not drinking beer tonight. But thank you for the $5. Really appreciate it. Only $95 more until I get my next payout. I want to thank everyone who put me over the threshold a couple of weeks ago or last week. So thank you everyone who for the super chats last week put me over the $100 threshold. So now I'm back at zero. It's okay. Laurie gave me plenty. Don't worry about it. $5 is way too much to do for this kind of nonsensical live streaming. I should have took the bike out. It's so warm out here. I should have took the bike out. There's no wind out here. We're going to definitely, you know what, now come to think of it, what time is it? It's like 3 o'clock, right? Yeah, 3 o'clock. We got to stay out here for like 2 hours. We got to wait for the sunset. Because the sunset might be really cool today. And we got the battery power to do it. Oh, don't you have a wife, Lori? Don't rely on me to talk to you. That's heavy pressure right there. Holy crap. That's pressure. I gotta keep Lori entertained. Shit. This is a area where Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta's. Actually, they're sitting on the bench. Oh, I hear that. Okay. So while she's at work, okay. I gotta try to broadcast more regularly. I realized today, I was like, I've been off for a week. Now, I'll say this once and I'll say it a million times. Please, please, use the bike lane. This thing is, walking is here, bike lane's over there, and well, I'll be the first to tell you that pedestrians do really stupid shit. That was a stupid cyclist right there. You have a beautiful bike lane right over there that's actually better paved than this side here. This side's a little bit more bumpy. You watching that Rocket video? Yeah. It's sad. It's sad, but he wanted to prove that the world was flat. So in his idea, right? So this is the theory behind the flat Earth is this. There's this thing called the firmament. It's like a dome, right? We all live under a dome, and you hit the firmament, and the rockets cannot penetrate that. So what he was going for was he wanted to hit the dome. He wanted to pierce or hit and prove that there's a dome over this whole thing. And I feel bad for him. You know, he passed away. May he rest. But I think there's plenty of proof. Like anyone with a logical, critical thought mind, with the most rudimentary, basic knowledge in anything, it's not really hard to think that we live in a void, in a universe where everything is round and orbits around stuff. Yeah, don't tell me when the dome was canceled years ago, right? Yeah, he almost died previously. Yes, he almost died previously, but nobody's gonna get jailed. Nobody. The people who encouraged him are the people who believe the Earth is flat. So his own kind sold him out. But I mean, if all right, so like the moon, right? We see the moon. We all agree that the moon rises and falls, or in the flat earther's case, it gets close to the horizon and then goes back up again or whatever. All right, now it's round, right? Now, do you really believe that thing's like a disc? Is it a disc that's perfectly round? And I don't know. I guess I think too logically to even imagine a flat earth or a flat whatever. A lot of shit has to go into being in order for the space to be flat, but whatever. That's the internet for you. We live in a day and age where all the information, it is literally at your fingertips. The correct information is at your fingertips. A lot of people believe whatever. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't help that the dear leader's son calls, what was it again? He calls teachers stupid or something like that. Well, what was it again? Yes, all teachers are indoctrinating your children for communism, yes. Or socialism or whatever the fuck you're scared of. Please. A guy who thinks killing animals and posing with them is a beautiful and a sport kind of thing. Ugh. Yeah, we live on a plate. We live on like a plate, supposedly. Like a round plate and a dome over it. Critical thinking, folks. Think for yourselves. The research is there. But I guess fuck Copernicus and fuck Magellan and, you know, all these people who didn't have electricity, you know, prove these theories. Right? What a grand big sky, right? Look at that. Look at that. I don't have the lens on the camera today because I want to do this walk here. So we're not in widescreen today. Yeah, we are the entree. Yes, we are the entree to life. We are on the dinner plate of life, yes. It's funny. It's funny. We live in a funny day and age right now. We live in a day and age where, like, because of people's beliefs or biases or people who are scared of certain people, we live in a day and age where people will believe misinformation and know they're kind of reading misinformation just because it coincides with what they believe or what they are scared of. Anders, good to see you. Everyone can have an opinion. Absolutely. But do not call educators stupid. It doesn't help that the president's effing son said that educators are stupid and indoctrinating them to communism or socialism, and it's just not right. Educators, they're the fundamental building blocks to this whole thing we call a society, for God's sake. And granted, there's some bad teachers out there, just like there's some bad pedestrians and motorists and cyclists and cops and firemen, and you know what I'm saying? And it's you gotta obviously get a few bad eggs in there, but for the most part, we should cherish our teachers. Me too, Osvaldo. I think the Incans and the Aztecs were right, the Mayans. They did cool sacrifice stuff, They did that cool sacrifice stuff. They are... What? This, there's... Exactly. Yes, that's a confused the two. Yes, I agree, Lori. Yep. I mean, gotta get rid of your Social Security if you don't like socialism, right? The streets shouldn't be plowed when it snows or when it doesn't snow. It's just funny what people are scared of. And then people don't realize that they're voting against their own interest. But whatever. We're getting too philosophical here now. We went from flat earth to politics in a nanosecond. Only here in my live stream. As I am now walking north along the shore. Parkway bike path. Bay Ridge to the right-hand side. So if you're just tuning in, welcome. We're walking the waterfront here in Brooklyn. The sun coming back out, getting immediately warm again. Good to see you, Lotus Flow. Good to see you. We're just walking a couple of tens of thousands of steps. Why not? Yes, I'm using a gimbal Volvo Tango. I'm using a gimbal. So when I have the gimbal, the image tends to be really, really nice. And on Verizon, so got a good signal, hopefully a good signal. Exactly, Laurie, exactly. Welcome, Lotus. Seeing how many steps am I going to walk? I'm shooting for 14,000. Probably going to hit 14,000. Who knows? But going by how these clouds are, we might get an amazing sunset. I don't know if you can hear what that guy has attached to him. He has a pace meter attached to him. And he has the computer is calling out his pace on every single step. I don't have a Fitbit, but I use the walking information from the phone. The phone is pretty accurate. It freaks me out, actually, how accurate the phone is. Any gimbal will do, depending on what you want to do. The new DJI gimbal, which folds and has like a 16-hour battery, is really good. So, but any gimbal is fine. Would I eat fish from this water? Good to see you, Bob. Would I eat fish from this water? No. But I have seen people swim in it. You want to see pictures actually I have video of people swimming. Actually, we have the great Jamie Monahan. We watched her swim we have a video here on YouTube. She started to swim from here and went all the way across over to Staten Island. So we have that. I actually have a video of that. But we'll never eat the fish. Do not trust the fish in this water. Yeah, now exactly. You typed in gimbal on the stream here, so now that's all you're gonna see. That's all you're gonna see is gimbal ads. What was it the other day? I was watching a live stream. I forgot who I was. I was watching the oh God, what's her name? The Earsome Emporium, a girl out there in Disney World, and she was going to get her Starbucks. She always gets her Starbucks, and I said something like ooh, Starbucks, you know? And I saw Starbucks ads immediately when I opened up Google search on the phone. It was creepy. Happens more often than you think. That's why Dunkin' Donuts, you guys want to sponsor me? That'll be great. Dear Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts. Please sponsor me. It will be much appreciated. I will drink your sugary coffee drinks all the time on live stream. As we continue on. Does not want to be on that scooter. Reminds me of the scene in Falling Down, where the crazy guy, was it Kirk Douglas in that movie? Or Michael Douglas, trying to get his daughter on he's watching a video after he broke into his estranged wife's house, and he has a gun in his hand, and he's watching a home video that he made with his daughter, and he's like, horsey ride, and the girl's screaming, and his daughter's screaming and crying. We just had a moment like that here at the stream. Isn't that fun? I should have brought a little bottle of water, considering how long I'm going to be walking here. If I see some ice cream, when we get to the pier, there might be an ice cream truck over there. If the ice cream truck is over there at the pier, we're going to get like ice cream or something like that. So we might do a walking mukbang, which is basically eating one single ice cream cone while walking. Right? Which I am thoroughly disgusted by the mukbangs are getting out of control. What's that guy's name? He recently, he basically rants and cries and eats. And I saw a couple of his videos, and those are very damaging to people's mental health, especially people for the viewer. Some people think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. Somebody having a mental breakdown and then eating like 15 or 20 McDonald's Big Macs and French fries and all that. But anyway, so much weird stuff here on the YouTube. So much weird stuff. Yeah, Nick Avocado. Yeah, screw that guy. He needs to get his channel taken down, because there are people being mentally damaged by his videos. I'm telling you that. There are people watching out there that are projecting their own. No, it's not staged. That guy, he is going through some serious mental issues. I don't think it's staged at all. He is going through some serious mental issues. People are watching, so he's getting money, and it just fuels the cycle. It fuels the whole. Bookman community is crazy. Oh my God, Volvo Tango just bought me an ice cream. Thank you so much, Volvo Tango. Appreciate the $3. But yeah, there are people being mentally damaged by his videos. There's people projecting their own lives on what he's doing, and people are being damaged because of it. And I always say, if you damage yourself all you want. Just don't damage the people around you. But anyway, getting all fired up now over the mukbang community. Look at that. And then the other, what was it? The little 9-year-old kid who was like bullied. So then people think he's like an actor, 18-year-old actor from New Zealand. Folks, those two people look completely different. But then he has a huge audience, Oscar. It's scary. Scary. It's scary what kind of audiences, like size audiences some people have. Right? You read about that? Poor little 9-year-old kid bullied, and then people confuse him with an actor who's like 18 years old and kind of flexes and flaunts his wealth. Come on. Two different people, folks. But wow, Nick Avocado has 5 million subscribers. What the hell? That's almost, I will literally cry if my subscriber count was almost the size of New York City. I will legit cry. When I get to 1 million, I know I'm going to cry. If I ever get there. Of course he has 3 channels. I have people telling me I have to do multiple channels, like one for gaming, one for the walks here. I do it all on one channel, folks. Here's the deal. I believe in you, the viewer, who actually watches these videos. I believe that you guys are smart enough to see and know when I'm doing one thing from another. The only reason why people have multiple channels is because people are that dumb. They gotta be like, well, I gotta watch the gaming version of the channel. Now I gotta watch the mukbang version of the channel. Now I gotta watch the walking tour version of the channel. It doesn't work like that, folks. Not in my world, anyway. I usually never subscribe to people's second channels. I really don't. And if I do, I don't watch the videos. I don't interact. Now here's something funny. I like H3H3 Productions. I watch their podcast clips more than their original podcast channel. And with Leon Lush, I do watch the channel that he features his wife in because I think those are hilarious videos. So it's actually good content. Who did you talk about you now? Who? Nick? You talk to Nick Avocado on you now? He's shy. Well, everyone's shy. Yeah. You got to be careful what people tell you. Again, I think he's going through some real mental shit. And yeah, if he's going to damage himself, let him damage himself and not publicly display it for views and likes and sympathy and money and ad revenue and all that shit. I think that's exploiting your audience when you do content like that. Like I could be a jerk, listen to the police scanner all day, and then whenever I hear about an accident close by where I am, I'll go to the accident, you know? So I'm not going to do that. Basically, the only way you'll get to see a horrible, like, let's say a horrible car accident, God forbid, is if I'm actually, like, it happens right here in front of us. Oh, yeah, obviously there's stuff going on behind the scenes, but anyway, enough about Nick Avocado. That's a toxic person. I'm already halfway on the first leg of our walk. Holy cow. Already halfway. Looks like I'm right about at 86th Street right now. Yeah. 86th Street. But anyway, freakishly warm here in New York. Very excited to do a walking tour tomorrow. Getting myself amped up for it. That's why I'm not drinking tonight, because last night I was so happy and I fell down the rabbit hole of watching opera videos. I must have been watching opera videos for like 3 hours after I got home last night. But drank a bunch of Tanqueray last night, passed out. So no drinking for me. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good the people in India walked out on his speech down there. The president's just as corrupt down there in India, too. Temps in the low 70s over there tomorrow with no rain. That's good. Ooh, you would go kayaking, but the rivers are swollen and muddy and cold. Well, it's a weird season this year, Dave. It's been wet. It's been like here in New York, it's gonna rain tonight. But it's just so weird. The weather has been just warm and wet and yeah, global warming. Polar bears looked like they had a really good year, a really good swim yesterday. So kind of disappointed I missed that. But then again, it's always fun taking mom out to the city. Got to walk Fifth Avenue. That was fun. Yeah. Yes. Oh, let's go to Sears. Yes. Let's go to Sears. They always have a liquidation sale going on. I'm amazed how many people made videos about the Kmart closing in Manhattan. There's a bunch of videos of the Kmart that's closed, and I even want to do a live stream myself. I really do, because I used to work in that Kmart when I was working in market research. Sears closed there last month. Aww. Yep, that's Jersey. You're seeing the building. You're seeing the buildings from Jersey City right now. So we're just at around 83rd Street right now, and that is Jersey City with the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, you went to go there to the bathroom. That's a great reason to go to Sears. Statue of Liberty on the left-hand side. Liberty City. Jersey City, New Jersey on the right. But yeah, a lot of people making videos about the Kmart that closed. I've seen some crazy stuff happen in that Kmart. I worked in market research for 7 years, and that was one of my stores on my regular route. I would hit it up every week. So what I've seen lots of stuff happen in there. Probably the most dramatic thing I ever saw in there was a couple OD on heroin, like right in the main shopping floor. It was really scary. I thought they were dead, but no, they were just high. But what's that there? Damn, that gimbal's good. What's the zoom? I have no idea. It's a regular iPhone 8 zoom. So it's a regular iPhone 8 zoom. We're using the YouTube app. So I'm not using anything. I'm not using Prism Live or anything like that. So we're in the regular YouTube app today. And yeah, that's just the standard zoom that is in that's built into the YouTube app. This is where do you know there's an oil pipeline underneath here? Here's where it crosses. Look it up. It's called the Buckeye Corporation's pipeline here in Five Boroughs. That footbridge up ahead will indicate 80th Street. And then once we come around the bend of 80th Street and that little footbridge there, you're going to start seeing Lower Manhattan, World Trade Center, all that good stuff. Now I'm really hoping for that ice cream truck to be there. I really want some ice cream right now. I could really go for some ice cream. I feel like Big Edie in Grey Gardens. I'm ready for some ice cream. Ooh, there's some ice cream. Grey Gardens, my favorite documentary ever made by the Maysles brothers in 1975. Might be, governor. Get over the bowl of soup, governor. Governor. more, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Good to see you there, Billy D. Mother, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, Mother, I'm hungry. Oh, shit. It's so funny. Oh, starting to come around the bend. There it is. Lower Manhattan coming into the shot. Slowly but surely as we make our way to 80th Street. am hoping for either a Mr. Softy. I do not like the Real Deal guys. Those tend to be a little bit more expensive. Good to see you, Griff. There's an ice cream truck called the Real Deal, and they're always like crazy overpriced. Like they have no problem charging $8 for a chocolate shake, for God's sake. So hopefully the Real Deal guys are not there. We're hoping for a Mr. Softy. A classic Mr. Softy truck will be even better in this incredibly hot, a beautiful February day. I miss Carvel. We have a Carvel here in the neighborhood. Right? You miss Mr. Softy, Adam? Good to see you. We have a Carvel here in the neighborhood, but it's not that great. And I think I tried to live stream there once on Periscope, and they quickly kicked me out. Probably because it's so mismanaged. I noticed that the stores that are mismanaged don't want people live streaming in there. Even if you do it if you keep the camera to yourself and all that crap, they still get upset. Haven't seen one since the 90s. Yeah, we have, actually, Fudgy the Whale for the win. That's right. Fudgy the Whale. No, I'm all about the Cookie Puss. I'm all about the Cookie Puss. Damn it, now we're going to have to go to the Carvel. There's two Carvels in Bay Ridge. There's one over on 87th Street and 3rd Avenue, and then there's another one over on 69th Street or 68th Street and 5th Avenue. 183 in the Grand Concourse. There you go. Yeah, Cookie Puss all the way, right? I want Cookie Puss. I could go for Cookie Puss right now, actually. I actually barely remember the Cookie Puss commercials. Who remembers the Cookie Puss commercials? Usually Fudgy the Whale and Cookie Puss will be in the same commercial. Usually they'll be in the same one. Oh my God, Dave with the super chat. Thank you so much for the $10, Dave. Going straight to ice cream if we see it. Go straight to ice cream if we see it now. All the money that you guys are giving me, let's go straight to ice cream. Ooh, black raspberry from Carvel. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Yep, Mr. Carvel did his own commercials. That's right. Right up till he passed away. He did his own commercials. It is so warm out here. I am wearing my space jacket, I like to call it. My jacket that when I don't move around, it doesn't heat up. And then when I do move around, it heats up. I am really freaking warm right now. I could actually walk out here in a t-shirt. I could take this thing off and walk in a t-shirt. 80th Streets. And now you really see Manhattan come into the view. I remember when I first played Hang On the Sega Master System. You know how you see how the whole skyline's moving like to the side like that? That's what this whole, when I used to ride my bike up here, that's what it reminded me of. It's a video game. You always look forward to some Carvel cake, yeah, right, for your birthday, right? My mom we used to do that. We used to do Carvel, but then we used to also do we had a Baskin and Robbins before it merged with the Dunkin' Donuts. We had a standalone old school Baskin and Robbins run by this amazing Japanese guy who I will never forget. I don't remember his name, but I'll never forget his face. Him and his wife. Some of my earliest memories formed in that Baskin and Robbins. I could actually see the old school logos and everything in my head right now. I never been to a Valencia cake shop, so I don't know if they're still around. See, here in Brooklyn, though, we have so many bakeries. That's the thing. I mean, what kind of bakery do you want to go to? You want to go to here in Bay Ridge alone, we have a Polish bakery, we have an Italian bakery, we have a couple of Irish bakeries. So they make ice cream cakes and all that kind of fun stuff. Oh, it's a Spanish bakery. Nice. Yeah, we got some Spanish bakeries. We're kind of lucky here where if you live in South Brooklyn, there's one thing about South Brooklyn that's always, always nice, which is there's never it's never a shortage of bad like bakeries and bread places and stuff like that. Right? Need a good pound Jewish rye over there, right? Let's go down to John's Delicatessen. Oh, there's Stillwell. Oh, Katz is losing it. Katz is too crowded all the time. I still go to Katz, but I don't really recommend it. Katz lately is really crowded. Tourist buses stop there all the time. It's not as nice as it used to be. And I think the Stage Deli reopened. If the Stage Deli reopened in Midtown, I would recommend going there. I would love to say the Carnegie Deli is still open, but they're not. The Second Avenue Deli is another good one. But it's funny, the Second Avenue Deli is now on like 33rd Street or something like that. Between 3rd and Lex. But no, Joey's Sunset spot is further down. So it's around the way from here. So Joey's Sunset spot is down behind the BJ's Wholesale. The Hello Deli is still there. Rupert G still operating the Hello Deli. But sometimes Joey 67, he'll come out here to the pier also. He'll do the pier also. But I have a really funny story about the Hello Deli. So last year, I was doing a bike tour with just one person. I think they were from Australia. And we were doing the bike tour, on the other side of the Verrazano. Yes, on the other side of the Verrazano. So we were doing an electric bike tour, which is my favorites. We're doing an electric bike tour from Harlem, going all the way down to Lower Manhattan. And we're riding down Broadway. We're just north of the Ed Sullivan Theater. And who's riding a bike down Broadway with us? Rupert G. And I was like, holy crap, you're Rupert G. And he's like, it's the easiest way for me. He lives in the Upper West Side, so the easiest way for him to get to work is on a bike. So we rode with Rupert G on a bike for a few blocks. I could run that pace. I'm not going to though. Today's a good day for running. Today's a good day for I bet you Central Park is nuts right now. Central Park, Brooklyn Bridge, all the spots right now. Everyone must be out right now, running around. So what we're going to do is, if we see the ice cream truck, right, regardless, we're going to go to the end of the 69th Street Pier, which is coming up. But if the ice cream truck is there, we'll get the ice cream on the way back. So then when we're back on the path here, we'll eat and savor. I am really hoping for this ice cream now. Holy crap. My mouth is watering. My mouth is watering. Get out there, take care of the garden. I want everyone on these good warm days. This is a message from Dutch Mars. On these good warm global warming days in February, I want everyone to make sure that their victory gardens are in order. We don't know when war is going to break out. We don't know when the communists will invade. But make sure your victory garden is in order today. We're bringing back victory gardens, folks. We're bringing them back. And if you don't know what a victory garden is, bring it back. Yeah, bring it back. We don't know when we're going to be invaded. Right? With the way the food prices are going right now, right? You better grow your own. While it's still legal, for God's sake. While it's still legal, grow your own. Guess what you learned? What did you learn? What did you learn today, Lori? Wow, really? I didn't know that. Holy crap. That's really good. That's really good information. I did not know you could do that. That's kind of cool. A little microclimate inside of a Ziploc bag. Just poke holes for the water to escape, and then plant doesn't know it's not in the ground. Wow, that's cool. Wow. Da 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 da. The more you know. So I could do this walk from where we started to here in an hour. Okay. you could hang the Ziploc bags up in your in the shoe trees. Those things are called, right? Hey, a little hanging garden. Yeah, that's cool. I never realized that. Oh man, I really hope we have that ice cream truck up there. Oh man. I really hope that ice cream truck is up there. It has to be. It has to be. It's too warm. It's too warm for that ice cream truck not to be there. Right now, people can't say they don't have room for a garden. Exactly. You have a garden on your bathroom door. A little hanging garden there. You have all the fruits and vegetables to sustain you after the bomb drops. Nobody can say they don't have it. They can't grow anything now, because that's pretty cool. You can be very efficient with your space. I almost went down to Coney Island today too, but I said, let me just walk the promenade here. Let me walk the bike path here. I haven't done this on the live stream in a very long time. Walk the whole length of this thing here. And plus I got to get some proper exercise for tomorrow. Coffee cup tour tomorrow. Coffee cup walking tour tomorrow over the Brooklyn Bridge. Why do I call it a coffee cup tour? It's because I use a coffee cup to use it as a pointer. And if I drink iced coffee, I use the iced coffee to prompt the audience by shaking it loudly. Bought a hydroponic setup. Nice. Wow. A little about 18 months average. Wow. Nice. Oh no, I'm not seeing the ice cream truck. Come on, Mr. Softy. I always feel bad for Mr. Softy for obvious reasons. Crazy Coney Island kid's in the house. Good to see you, Crazy Coney Island kid. Out there in Staten Island. There it is. And the bridges over yonder. We're walking the full length here of the bike lane here, because why not? So we're going up to the 69th Street Pier right now. And I'm hoping for an ice cream truck to be parked up there, but I'm not seeing where the ice cream truck usually parks. He's not there right now. Did I hear his joyous tune? That's right. Spumoni Gardens will be a haul for me. That'll be a really long walk. Even though we have to do Spumoni Gardens on a live stream. I think I've been meaning to do that like forever. See, the problem is whenever I go to Spumoni Gardens, I'm always with friends, so I don't want to live stream it. Your car is dead? No. Does that mean you gotta have to take the subway and the bus? I need an electric scooter. I need a pedal assist electric bike. How about that? I want a pedal assist electric bike. That's what I am currently saving up for. Because I would literally stop using Uber if I had a pedal assist electric bike. I don't want a bike with a throttle. I want a pedal assist electric bike. Because I know if I had one of those, if I had something like we have at my job, I probably would never use Uber ever again in Brooklyn. There you go, all right. Your car won't work, so it won't start correctly. Damn it. It won't start. That sucks. That car is dying on you, man. Damn. Well, next Sunday, Crazy Coney Island Kid's taking the B53 bus. You're taking the B53 bus into Bay Ridge, and then we're going to take the subway in. Now, see that bike right there? That was a pedal assist electric bike that just passed us. About to get rid of it. Okay, well, get a new car. Getting a new car, that's good. Yeah, the same ice cream truck will come around. Yeah, it's been following me all this way. Let's see. No. Usually the ice cream truck sets up right here. But I love it when cyclists give me dirty looks because it's like, do you all know what I do for a living? You see me walking around here with a gimbal and assume that I'm not paying attention or I'm not aware of my surroundings, or more in fact, can't hear your loud cassette on your bike. But yeah, no ice cream, Billy D. We're gonna try to find some ice cream. Good to see you, Lake Nona. Welcome. So when you see the beginning of the show, there's a crane shot from right about here, and the crane goes up, and you see the pier. Because remember, this is Police Commissioner Reagan's neighborhood, and ironically enough, Police Commissioner Reagan lives right down the block from where Tommy got whacked in Goodfellas. How funny is that? Looks like the South Brooklyn ferry coming on into dock here at 69th Street. Our running group has made it around the pier. I'm amazed all the conversations they're having while they're running. Good day to be outside today. Really good day. Really great day to ride the ferry. Ooh, I have the battery indicator here on the gimbal. Perfect timing, because we are here in a spot where I could kind of chill out. Let me plug the gimbal in. Like I said, we have lots of battery today, so I could be on for a little bit today. Let's get this gimbal plugged in here. We're good on the battery. We're really good on the battery. Holy crap. Okay. I think I could do like a 6-hour live stream now because we got the batteries all plugged in. Now I look really crazy with all the wires coming out from me. They still haven't fixed this. They still have not yet fixed this. Car drove off the pier here I want to say like 2 years ago. And they haven't replaced the fencing. There it is. Very appropriately named boat docking right now at 69th Street. The Owl's Head is docking right now, making its way from Pier 11 Wall Street. Good to see you there, Wilbs, driving a Northern Line. The Owl's Head. And because Owl's Head Park is right up there. Beautiful Lower Manhattan skyline right there, #1 World Trade Center, tallest building in the shot. And then as we make our way over to the right-hand side, you can just see the Empire State Building. There's the Empire State Building off in the background there. You actually also see One Vanderbilt being built. That's the building, that really tall, super tall building being built across the street from Grand Central Station. And then we have that little white building, a little thin-looking white building. That's 432 Park Avenue. And then if we keep on going over this way, we could just see the Manhattan and Brooklyn bridges. Good to see you, Jazz Dog. We're just walking along the waterfront. Book your flights coming in May. Nice. You booked for the Edge too. All right, going to the Edge. We'll be going, so you'll get a preview of the Edge on Monday, March 30th. I'll be doing a live stream from the Edge. Monday, March 30th. We are there for a sunset. So think around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Be going live from there. Hopefully, I am really hoping and praying we have good weather. Because, yeah, I had an opportunity to book tickets quite early. A fellow tour guide who's actually working there at the Edge, or it's going to be working there at the Edge, had a super discount deal. So I'll be going over there and checking out the Edge. Over here at 69th Street Pier. I see a light little breeze coming out of the east. It's like, feels like 62 degrees out here. And I'm looking for ice cream trucks. I'm looking for ice cream trucks. Because what is a good live stream if you're not looking for ice cream trucks, am I right? So, Verrazano Bridge right down there. We're going to start making our way back down towards the Verrazano Bridge. Quite disappointed I did not have any ice cream now. Kind of sad. I'll see you later, Will. Be safe out there driving the Northern Line. This is our Bay Ridge 9/11 memorial is right here. This is basically a fireman's horn, and at night, light emanates from the top of it. The zip code 11209 lost some of the most people in the single zip code were lost here in Bay Ridge on September 11th, 2001. But now, we're gonna go back onto the path and start making our way back. So now I know it takes me exactly an hour to get here from near my house, walking. Now I know. What time is it? 4:39 or 3:49. 3:49. Heard my dyslexia come right out there, folks. If you like this kind of nonsense, hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you're watching. Now I'm gonna leave 69th Street Pier and make our way back south again. And just staring at the sun. I might sit down along the way because I kind of want to stay here for sunset with you guys. Yay. More dirty looks from cyclists. I love it. Don't you know I ride the Brooklyn Bridge on a bicycle for a living? Don't you know that? As we look down towards Staten Island. Garbage Island. Staten Island, the Fresh Kills landfill, taller than the Statue of Liberty. Second highest point on Staten Island is the Fresh Kills landfill. The highest point you can actually see right here in the shot, Toad Hill. Plenty of toads on top of Toad Hill. Isn't that sad that a garbage dump is taller than the Statue of Liberty? Isn't that kind of sad? It was like almost 50 years. They kept on saying, yeah, we're going to close it. Yeah, we're going to close it. And they never closed it. They actually reopened the Fresh Kills landfill after September 11th to sort through the materials and whatnot. Now it's becoming a park, and it's going to be 5 times the size of Central Park. It's going to be a huge, beautiful park. That'll be another good spot to do a live stream. I've actually been meaning, there's one place I've been meaning to live stream because nobody has live streamed it or even really done videos on it here on YouTube. There's an abandoned shipyard on the Arthur Van Kill between, so that Arthur Van Kill is that little piece of water between Staten Island and New Jersey. And so we have here, we can see from here the Staten Island Ferry. There's a Staten Island Ferry making its way out. But just beyond the Staten Island Ferry on the north shore of Staten Island, so kind of down in that direction, is the Van Kill, Arthur Van Kill. And then the abandoned boatyard's down there. And I want to go and do a live stream from down there because it looks beautiful. It's like a very eerie looking place. If you ever want to do photography, you know, if you're willing to get dirty, because you will get dirty walking on the mud. It's like going down to Dead Horse Bay here in Brooklyn. Make sure you get a good pair of sneakers on or boots on because you're gonna get dirty. But very, very creepy views. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, Anders. I gotta have like figure out an afternoon when I'm not doing anything and go down there. Because it's really cool. And I gotta go at low tide for the maximum effect. But there's literally like hundreds. You can see it on Google Maps, actually. If you look on Google Maps, you can actually see all the abandoned ships. There's like 100 abandoned ships over there. No, Old Shipyard is not there anymore. Nope, not there anymore. It is not there. Come on, gimbal. There we go. Gimbal getting a little off. God, it's nice out here, man. This is creepily nice. This is kind of, well, then again, it's not a naval yard. No, it's not. It was a private ship dock or private shipyard, and then it turned into, like, I think after the shipyard, or might have been a dry dock up there. After it closed, people just started abandoning ships there. It was like a place to go to abandon ships. And there's literally like 100 ships out there, huge ships, just like rusting in the elements. And I've seen a few videos here on YouTube, but nothing like really comprehensive where they really went in there, and I know nobody's live streamed it. And that's how we do it here. We do it live here. So if we can, anyway. Look at that crazy filtered sun right now, coming on through the clouds. It was cloudless not that long ago, but around just after 2 o'clock, the clouds started coming in. And I said to myself, let me get outside before I miss this. Yes, plenty of housing, yes. But check it out. You can see the abandoned shipyard on Google Maps. And there are a few videos of it here on YouTube. But just to the west, further down the shore from Snug Harbor, is this abandoned boatyard. Lots of places where we got to go up to Queens. We got to do our Queens Museum again. We haven't done that in a while. Haven't checked out the Unisphere. There's one stream that I have been wanting to do since Periscope started, since the Periscope days started, which is go plane spotting at LaGuardia Airport. Basically, if we have a very strong north wind, planes use a runway that they don't like to use because it takes them over people's homes. And I would love to do a live stream there, just like the guy from Big Jet TV, screaming at the planes and watching a plane land once every minute or once every 2 minutes. And if you want to see that, I actually have 2 videos here on the YouTube before I started live streaming. I have 2 videos of LaGuardia Landing Lights Park, it's called. LaGuardia Landing Lights Park. And we got to do a live stream from there. Desperately need to do a live stream from there when the planes are landing at runway 4. There's a lot of things I want to do. There's an electric scooter. I don't like electric scooters, to be honest. Nebul Bienvenue. Everyone follow Nebul. He's a great YouTuber from the south of France. He put an amazing edited video the other day. Loved it. Good stuff, Nebul. Keep the videos coming. Keep the videos coming. Starting to get into a pace. Kind of pacing myself out doing this walk here right now. I am realizing one thing. I definitely do need a new pair of sneakers. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, you see, I saw it on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, notifications here on YouTube a bit broken. I think that's part of the algorithm now. I think that's part of the whole reason why, how the whole thing works. Is because they want people to actually watch. They want engaged viewers. That's what they really want. More than welcome. More than welcome, Nipple. You did a good video. All right, just showing off those caves. It's cool stuff. No, I'm not in the bike lane. The bike lane is over there. I am in the pedestrian promenade, but there's bikers in the promenade here on the footpath side, which annoys me because this is why people get so upset about bikes and cyclists in general. And for me, who works on a bicycle, I always try to adhere to the rules of the road and where I'm supposed to go and everything. And kind of annoys me too when people kind of ride wherever they want to ride. And I've seen some horrible bicycle accidents in my day. I have seen some stuff. Probably one of the most craziest things I got to see was riding a bike 6th Avenue in like the village, like 6th Avenue and like 4th Street, something like that. And there was another cyclist riding a fixie bike, and if you don't know what a fixie is, it's a fixed gear bike. So you have to pedal when the back wheel rotates. There's no not pedaling and then the cassette kind of just goes. You have to pedal with the wheel. And he was cycling right next to me. They tend to go a lot faster than I like to ride, so he passed me, and then there was an 18-wheeler ahead of all of us, and the 18-wheeler went to go make the left-hand turn, and this guy narrowly avoided going underneath the wheels of the tractor trailer, the rear wheels of the tractor trailer. And luckily he was fine, but the bike got destroyed. Oh my God, the opera was amazing. I'll talk about the opera some more. I don't care. We're hanging out. So the opera was great. It was in Italian, called Costi fan tutti. And Costi fan tutti kind of literally translated is women are like that. So I'm going to be using that all the time whenever women get maybe out of line. Like, women are like that. But it was a really cool show. I never laughed that much at an opera. Lots of funny moments, lots of comedy. The staging was really cool too. The opera was set in 1950s Coney Island in a flea bag hotel. And basically the story is you have these two love-struck, very naive sisters, and they're basically dating and then get engaged to some dashing naval men, and it's the war, so they go off to war, but they don't really go off to war. There's a guy who runs a hotel, and he tries to do a little scheme or bet where he tries to get, they basically swap fiancés, and then the men who they thought went off to war actually dressed in disguise, and they wanted to see, are your girls going to be faithful? Are your women going to be faithful? And a whole bunch of stuff happens. I won't tell you what happens, but a whole bunch of stuff happens, and it is just really funny. But I love the music. The music is great, and personally, I don't like operas that are in English because they're kind of too literal. It's nice having to. I mean, I'm used to it, reading subtitles and watching the show. So, because sometimes the way they sing it sounds better, and whether it be Italian or Latin or whatever. I actually saw an opera once in Russian. Boris Karloff I saw once, and that was a very depressing. Oh my God. A very depressing opera. Boris Karloff taught me that life is hard and life sucks, and that nobody will be nice to you in the end. Costa fan tutte taught me that no matter how much your woman loves you, she may cheat. but there was one sister that was smarter than the other, and it was funny. The whole thing was just really funny. But to see the great, there's so many performers who I knew. Zoe Sigfeld was there. She was the snake charmer. You had the human Gumby, who oh my God, I'm blanking on his. Why am I blanking on his name right now? The human Gumby, who like contorts and stuff like that. You have Ray Valens and Betty Bloomers, who both swallow swords. And of course, you have the great Sage Shavern, who had I didn't realize she had a whole little part in the play, in the opera. There's a whole little scene of her coming out and doing a bit of a fire performance. And then she blows this massive, massive, massive fireball. And what's amazing is that there's like a lead up scene before her fire scene. And that meant that she had to hold that liquid, that propane liquid, in her mouth for a very long time before she was meant to blow it out. So, and she was so nice. She was so nice. She made sure to come out, say hi to my mom after the show, and it made my mom's night. It was a great way to end a great day. So, eternally grateful to my incredibly talented friends. Yeah, you're always scared with the sword swallowers. There is a method to sword swallowing. It is a thing that you could learn at the Coney Island Circus Sideshow School. Go to coneyisland.com for more information. Yes, you can learn to swallow swords too. What should I get to eat after this? Should I get a Philly cheesesteak? I feel like getting a Philly cheesesteak on my way home. I feel like getting a Philly cheesesteak. So I'm walking right past the Philly cheesesteak place. Right? That'll be my dinner. I like a dinner when I get on my way home. Looks like we're losing the sun. I don't think we're gonna get much of a sunset. But let's see if it comes back out again. think the clouds are getting thicker. I think the cloud cover is coming in from the water. So it's only getting thicker. But we'll hang out here. We'll hang out here for a little bit longer. Well, we're not even done with our first leg of the walk yet. Yeah, late lunch early. It's 4 o'clock here, so it's like a late lunch. I'm trying not to eat like 6 hours before I go to bed. So I'm the kind of guy who likes to eat right before I go to bed, which is not good. That and add drinking beer, so it's not good. So that's why tonight, no beer, no Tanqueray tonight, no alcohol whatsoever tonight. Just maybe a Philly cheesesteak and then go to bed. But if you follow me on the Discord, I will be posting on the Discord how many steps I walk here on this live stream. We've been live now for 82 minutes. I could keep on going. Walking past, approaching 86th Street again. Approaching 86th Street again. Oh, here's a great little map of the harbor here. So we basically walked. Where's my finger? We walked from here up to 16th Street Pier and back down. So we walked that whole coastline of Bay Ridge there. That's a nautical chart. This is pretty cool. After repressive acid reflux action, yes. Yes, it's bad. At nighttime, it's bad. Sometimes I get it really bad sometimes. But I do drink a lot of water and stuff like that, so. It's not good. It's not good eating and going right to bed. But I am ready for I'm going to pick up I think I'm going to do that. Pick up a Philly cheesesteak on my way home. And then tomorrow back on the touring life. Don't know how many days I'm going to work this week. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too, Nibble. I still can kind of eat anything, but I gain weight now. I gain weight. Pepsid is good for acid. Yes, it is. Pepsid is good, and then the other one is like a candy. I'm blanking on the name. Take 40 milligrams. That's the problem, Nibble. We got too much good food around us. We got that rich food. It's bad. It's bad. That's why I'm here walking 14,000 steps. Or who knows how many steps. I don't think I can hit 14,000 just yet. Before eating, sit up before eating. Yeah, sit up for an hour. I try to do that, but I lie down. Tracy Taylor's in the house. Good to see you, Tracy. How was the show yesterday? Amazing. I recommend everyone to go see Costa fan tutte. Yeah, never lay down while eating. Exactly. I always forget that. I always forget that. We're just here walking the bike path. Walking the Esplanade. Getting some steps in because I got to work tomorrow. So, kind of getting my legs ready for tomorrow's 2 hours. In a month after March, I'm working 2 tours a day, back to the 2 tour schedule a day. So work is quickly approaching. Verrazano Bridge right in front of you. As we make our way, technically we're making our way out of the harbor. Or outbound, walking in this direction here. Coming from the 69th Street Pier, walked up to the 69th Street Pier, now we're walking back down. Getting our steps in. Very nice day here. It is 62 degrees here in New York City today. Freakishly warm. Freakishly warm. I know it's going to be a lot cooler tomorrow, but not crazy cold. Like we're not going below freezing. Let's just put it that way. I already geared up my body to be like to be good in really, really cold weather. And it's like it feels like I did it all for nothing. It's already like just so warm out here. Partially the reason why I need to lose weight. Summertime is coming. We might get a really nice sunset. I don't know. 4:13. We're about an hour away from sunset. I mean, I know if I walk the other end of the bike lane here, the other end of the bike path, I know I'll kill enough time for sunset. I'd tell you one thing, I don't know how that Action Kid does it. I've been watching Action Kid's live streams. He'll live stream like almost every day for like 3 hours, and he'll walk from like Lower Manhattan to Queens. Like I gotta start doing that. And then it snowed. Yes, it snowed. Yeah, it snows in March. It could snow here in New York City as late as April. We've actually had some of our biggest snowstorms in March and April, so we still have a couple of months. But if it does not snow, this will be the first year in New York City where we never got a really big, substantial snowfall. Yeah, he walks long distances. I'm very impressed by that. And some of the neighborhoods, like I saw him walking through the Bronx and everything. I'm like, wow, he's get through some rough hoods that I would not walk through. But he puts up a lot of videos, and that's why he has 100,000 subscribers. That's why he has so many subscribers. He's grinding all the time. Approaching 92nd Street again. I could really go for a glass of water right now. Mouth getting a little parched. And you know what we're gonna do? We'll sit down up ahead here. Kind of just take in the view here. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good in February, Lori. That's not good. We should be all hunkered down, eating cream of wheat. Yeah, no, it's invented by China. China. It's invented by China. All right, let's sit down here for a minute. Hang out. Take in the view here. It's ridiculous getting out in the sun and as the sun comes back out. Yay. Got a nice little old school tugboat. Look at that, old school tugboat right there. No, I have not seen the series What's Eating America. You know, I like to always carry water, but that's easier said than in practice. When I'm working, I always have something to drink. You missed the sun. Well, here it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're walking a long distance. We walked all the way down to 69th Street, and now we're walking back from 69th Street back down to 100th Street. Yeah, Steamboat Tugwheel. There you go. China. There it is. The giver. See, if the sun is round, right? If the sun is round, don't you think it's round on all sides? Really? It's on MSNBC. Why did I think that was like on HBO or something like that? Okay, it's on MSNBC. I'll check that out. It's on Microsoft NBC. I remember when MSNBC was called the America's Talking Channel, and then the America's Talking Channel failed, so they turned into MSNBC. Let's reminisce about old cable channels that don't exist anymore. Who remembers Trio? I remember Trio. I used to love that channel. They used to play the old Lettermans, and they used to play that movie The Trip all the time with Peter Fonda. Which I think The Trip is now on YouTube. Oh, Andrew Zimmern from Bizarre Foods hosts the show. Nice. Yes. It is freakishly warm out here. I'll tell you what. It is freakishly warm out here. Wow. That cop car is flying. All right, let's continue to walk here before I get too comfy. Getting too comfy sitting down over there. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I gotta check that out. Check out that show on the MSNBCs there. Microsoft, NBC. Remember when that whole new thing, the internet, was coming out? And that's what they were seizing upon. That's why it's called MSNBC. Oh, nice. So you mean this year, how our food system's gonna collapse because it's so warm out here. All the crops are gonna wither and die in the heat. Yay. That's why you gotta get your victory garden in order, folks. Get your victory gardens in order. Messing with the seagulls. Oh, I like this. Oh, isn't that nice? Have a good day. Yes. And I underline have, so you gotta fucking have it. You better have a good day. Better eat this cake. It's good cake here. You gotta have a piece of this cake. As we continue on our little walk. Yeah, but damn well have a good day, right? Damn it. I was beaten into submission to have a good day. I was completely beaten into submission. It does look different without a snow squall coming through. Absolutely. Yeah. Could go for a snow squall. I could go for a little one good blizzard. We need a good blizzard to like shut down the city for like 3 days. That'll be live streaming gold for me. So the signs that we just passed, they were kind of about the ecology of this area. They were talking about salt marshes and all that kind of stuff. This guy literally just yelled into the camera from his. I should feel like turning around and say, "Do you have something to say?" Bloody hell. Anyway, it's about salt marshes and stuff like that, and not really actually relevant about this actual area right here because this is not a salt marsh. Did you hear that guy? People see you walking around with a gimbal and people get upset. They have to yell into the camera. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why they have a sign for marshes here. It's kind of not relevant to the area. But to bring awareness. Because this is a very ecologically diverse area. New York City is an estuary. Got a whole bunch of boats. We got a couple of tugboats. We got a big container ship off in the distance. Now, what happens is that I think they're getting ready. Yeah, because he's in position. These 3 tugboats are getting in position right now. Them yelling into the camera could help me, maybe. Yes, exactly, Nipple. We're all very famous paparazzi people. No, he was saying something a bit nasty, which I'm not going to repeat. But they think it's funny. They need attention. Actually, somebody was very upset the other day. Yeah, they got to bring that container ship in. We'll hang out here. We'll watch that. So it looks like the 3 tugboats are going out to like meet it. So basically what happens is the boats, let's say a massive container ship is coming here to New York Harbor. They dock just out here in Gravesend Bay, and then they get kind of like air traffic control. They got to actually bring them in, and what happens is that a harbor pilot will go out there, hop on the boat, and then bring in the ship through the harbor here, because they have more knowledge about all the hazards here in the harbor. And yeah, I'm getting really close to $2,000. I'm getting there. Yeah, we'll watch it. Yeah, no, I had somebody upset. Evidently, last Sunday we had too much fun on the live stream, so somebody said that was I gotta fake stop being fun. Like I gotta fake. I gotta stop faking having fun. Like they were legitimately annoyed, which is really funny. So to those people, I say tough shit. I was having a good time. If you think I was faking it, then that's up to you. And then I had another person, a Coney Island person actually, who's a photographer down there, and we got into a bit of a Facebook back and forth because he wanted me to explain to him how Verizon is better for a signal than he had T-Mobile, and he was upset that why are you able to live stream and I'm not able to live stream? And yes, Laurie, it is Tracy. It is really sad. I think it's the same people who tell me to kill myself. I think it's, like I say, I do get always Verizon for the win because it's the only one. The only one that has it, you can hold a solid signal. But So yeah, this guy was like, yeah, I tried to live stream on New Year's and I couldn't do it at all. And how were you able to do it? It's like, I just used Verizon. I don't know what else to tell you. It's like, hey, but you must be using something. And I said, the only thing I was using on New Year's was the wide angle lens and the gimbal. Yep, Verizon does tend to have a better signal. You know, AT&T comes in second. And then after that, it's T-Mobile. And then you don't want to live stream with Sprint. Sprint seems to be the worst. Yeah, play funny, no funny. We got to bring that game back. You know what? We should do phony, no phony only on Periscope. Let's only do that on Periscope. And then we'll put up pictures of all your favorite Periscopes that you never heard of. And say, funny and no funny. I got special powers, exactly. Never had Verizon, yeah. It's kind of exclusive to the States. But he was going on. He was convinced like I was using like an amplifier and stuff like that. I kept telling him, I'm not using anything special. Yeah, exactly. Leave the rest of us alone. We Singular, Metro PTS, T-Mobile. Those guys are rough. Those guys are rough. Yeah, exactly. Never heard of the people we never heard of. All right, you're definitely a New Yorker. Yeah, T-Mobile and Metro piece of crap and. All right, so yeah, we're seeing those tugboats are joining right now. There's one tugboat that's kind of waiting. There's another tugboat that's going out to the ship. Good to see you, Jazz Dog. Thank you so much for tuning on in. So I think the harbor pilot is making his way out to the container ship. And then they got to bring in the container ship. Unless, yeah, I met a piece of crap. Yeah, I don't want to keep it PG for the children. Even though my channel is not child friendly, I have labeled my channel an adult channel. This guy's gonna ride right into me. Around the path, come on. Around the path. I'm gonna start sticking the camera in cyclists' face who should know better. I'm just gonna start doing that now. As the wind picks up, it's definitely getting a little bit cooler as the sun gets lower in the sky. Now look at that, we got some harbor action here. So as you see, the tugboats going out to join the container ship. You see another ship way off in the distance. And then there's another tugboat over by Staten Island here. I think he is just waiting in position. But yeah, we're gonna watch this container ship. It is moving towards us very slowly. We're gonna watch this guy come through here. We're gonna watch some harbor action here now. It's gonna be like Big Jet TV, just a lot slower. Oh yeah, they're big. They are big. We had to raise the height of the Bayonne Bridge. That bridge goes between Staten Island and Bayonne, New Jersey. We had to raise that bridge like 60 feet for the newer ships that are coming into the harbor. Right, isn't it Big Jet TV fun? We got an amazing 747 coming in. Oh, look at that! Look at that side slip there. Oh, crikey. The other day, I did not need a cup of coffee when I watched Big Jet TV. I think he was in Heathrow or something like that, and there was a lot of crosswind, and the crosswind landings are always fun to watch. But he's like, oh, look at that, oh, he's crabbing there. And it sucks, you can't chat anymore unless you give him money. You gotta give him money in order to chat. That's a little annoying. I don't think that's fair for people who are broke like me. Yeah, exactly. It's a 21st century version of that. The minute the winds are coming out of the And the planes, I planned it out to the point where if the planes are landing at runway 4 at LaGuardia Airport, like I am willing to spend an Uber to go up there and live stream it. Like let's say I work a half a day and I get home from work early and like, oh my God, the planes are landing at runway 4. I'll get all the live streaming gear together and then we'll go up to Queens. Wonder what's on that ship. How much stuff that you ordered from Amazon is on this ship? Tugboats are just kind of hanging out, riding along with them. Not actually doing much tugging as of yet. You know what we should do? We should continue to walk so we could get him coming right underneath the bridge and be as close to the bridge. Ship from China. China. You have a shopping addiction? All right, so half of your stuff is on that ship there, Lori. It's coming in from China. Like the episode of South Park where it's like, okay, my order's going to be fulfilled. I need my stuff. We have here a Tanzanite Panzertone bowler tie for only $6,489. Napoleon wore one himself. You gotta buy this now, folks. Yo, your wife has an Amazon addiction. That's not good. Zillion Wayfair. I hate the Wayfair commercials. Oh my God, do I hate the Wayfair commercials. Wayfair commercials are like songs from the punk rock band Green Day. You can't forget them. Almost as bad as the Cars for Kids commercial. But today, 70% off. Oh wow, we got actually a whole escort here happening right now. Okay, we have a whole escort. There must be something very special about this ship that they have NYPD following it. There's NYPD. And it looks like they may be unloading the harbor pilot right now. Some harbor action here. Yeah, basically what happens is the harbor pilot jumps on the boat before they enter the harbor, and then the harbor pilot actually navigates the ship through the harbor. And you're gonna get a real idea now of how big this ship is as it passes underneath the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Let's see how close the ship gets to the top of the bridge, or to the roadway of the bridge. All right, it's a nice racket, right? Harbor pilot, that must be a fun job. Harbor pilot or tugboat captain. Those are fun jobs. Oh yeah, with a marina pilot. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And the ship is now beginning to pass underneath the Verrazano Bridge. Actually, not as tall as I thought it was. I think it is low tide. I just realized it's low tide. Low tide. And nowhere near nowhere near the roadway. Yeah, the low tide sale. Low tide sale at Kmart and your participating Sears Roebuck stores. Low tide. I don't want to go to Sears. I want to go to Sears and Roebuck Company. I want to go. Oh boy, we're getting wacky now. All right. Oh yeah, it had a lot of clearance. I know with some of these bigger ships, they do wait until low tide to come in and out. A ship full of Roku boxes, Fire Sticks, exactly. All the Fire Sticks and Roku boxes are in that boat right there to listen to the radio show. Which, if I didn't come out here doing this very live stream, I probably would have done a radio show. All right. And there is. Oh, yeah, no, it had plenty of space. Actually, the control room had a lot of the pilot house or whatever the hell it's called. It had a lot of space. Had a lot of space. When the Queen Mary passes underneath the Verrazano Bridge, it gets rather close, even during low tide. But all of our stuff came in from Amazon. It's here. It's here. Looks like we're going to lose the sun behind the clouds, unfortunately. And it's got cold quick. The breeze bringing in some freshened air. Okay, I know what we're gonna do now. Go to the top of the hill here and hang out some more, and then I think call it a live stream. Because I really need something to drink right now. I should have brought some water out since I knew I was going to talk so much. Oh yeah, she was worked for NASA. Yeah, I saw that. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely lose that sun behind the clouds. I think right now is our sunset. Yeah, she was like a mathematician or something like that. They had that movie about them, which I'm blanking on the name of the movie. It's a good movie. I wonder what happened to that other guy with the gimbal when we first got down here to the water. Feed the birds, chop it to bwag. There they go. Okay, let's read some of the signs here. Let's see if these signs are relevant to the ecology of the area. Oh, it is called Hidden Figures. That's right, Hidden Figures. Yeah, it's a really good movie. This seagull is lazy, man. Just making his way down. All right, so let's see here. So this is the marine food chain. So don't throw garbage in the water, folks. Don't throw garbage in the water. And then what we have here? We have here all the little things like jellyfish and zooplankton. Not even a jellyfish. It's a lion's mane jelly. A lion's mane jelly. A rotifia. A copod. Or cepod. Copod. And this is krill. And then what we have here is a sign. That murky water You can't see through, but it has lots of riches, yes. Like blue crab and how the hell do you pronounce that? Dinoflagelli. Dinoflagelli. Blue crab. I can't read that because it's ruined. The medin larva. That's a fish. And then some diomtum. And some other copods. Salio. I can't pronounce this stuff. Anyway, don't throw water in the garbage, folks. And here are some more representations of the various fish and wildlife that live here. This is a living waterfront, so don't throw. You can really tell how big that ship is from this angle here. Look at this. Yeah, you can really tell how big that ship is. Wow, it's cool view. That's the Sea Streak ferry making its way out to New Jersey. And then here's our artistic shot here of the seagulls. There it is for art. It's art. It's just like an art piece. Hey. Yeah, this is gonna be our sunset. This is our sunset right now. Let's get to the top of the hill. Let's get to the top of the hill. Get into our sunset weather spot here. Really, come out here for the blizzards and stuff like that. All right, so the eyes move. It's gonna mess with the seagulls now as we walk our way down here. See, the one that you don't want to move. This one doesn't want to move. They keep on. They just keep on making their way further down. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a painting, right? Wait, hold on. We get artistic now. This guy. Oh no, we're gonna just stay there. Some of them have more guts than others. Like, that one's really skittish. I want to get a shot of the. Oh, he's gone. I want to get a shot of the bird with the moon. I mean, with the sun behind it. A Nemo fan, yeah, maybe. That is going to be our sunset. It's going to go behind those thick clouds, and that's going to be it. All right, because what time we're rocking here? 4:30, right? 5 o'clock. All right, we're at 5 o'clock now. 4:46. There we go. Okay, guys, now now I want something else to eat. So I'm thinking of Philly cheesesteak, but I also am thinking of a cheeseburger with some onion rings. So what should I get? Should I get a cheeseburger with onion rings or a Philly cheesesteak? Either one, horribly unhealthy, but it's going to be probably the only other thing I eat today. Right? Both sound great, right? Yeah. I want some comfort food, damn it. I want some comfort food. A cheeseburger pizza. The place that I go doesn't make it. They make a cheeseburger pizza, but it's not that good. They make a cheeseburger pizza, but it's not that great. I'd rather have just their regular cheeseburger. Okay, we'll sit down here and discuss. I have officially been on live stream now for 2 hours. Let's sit down and watch this sun go down. Yes, the bridge expands 12 feet. basically not over the course of 24 hours. Basically, it's all about the temperature. So the coldest it could be, it contracts, and then the summertime, it usually sags a little bit lower than by about 12 feet. So it doesn't do that in a day, but it does it like throughout over the course of a few days, depending on temperature. Yeah, high days and low days, exactly. Ooh, Philly cheesesteak pizza, you want to roll. How you talking? That actually sounds really good, Nibble. That sounds actually really, really good. Mmm. Mmm. Well, see, I know, like, if I get a cheeseburger with onion rings, I know I'm not going to be hungry later on tonight. But then if I get a Philly cheesesteak, it'll satisfy something I'm kind of craving. But then again, I know after that I'll get hungry again. I know I'll want something else to eat. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it. I'll figure it out. My mind going a million places right now. I had pizza yesterday after I came home from the theater. I went next door to my pizzeria, had some slices last night, so kind of already hit my pizza quotient for 48 hours. So that is not to say I won't have pizza tomorrow, but I think today I'm not gonna have pizza today. Maybe tomorrow. Right, have a burger. That's right, Carl. Good to see you. I kind of craving a burger now out of like nowhere. I'm like really craving and I want to live life, so I want to get maybe a bacon cheeseburger or something like that. I want to live life. You know, you only live once, right? We walked from 100th Street to 69th Street Pier and back. I'm now sitting down. I do have chicken fried. Oh no, we do have chicken fried steak here in New York, but I gotta go all the way up to Harlem for that kind of stuff. Like Sylvia's makes a really good chicken fried steak. Me and the wife, the first time I ever took my wife to Sylvia's, me and the wife were like, we could live off a chicken fried steak. We could totally live off that. Thai food, it might just do it. Or sushi. I should really get sushi. That's like healthy. But then again, I want comfort food. I want comfort food. Yeah, I wish the sun was staying out. Looks like we're gonna lose it behind these clouds here, so I think this is gonna be our sunset. I got a poke bowl place down the block from my house that I haven't been to yet. I gotta check that out. That's healthy. Poke bowl's healthy. What's that? Is that nuts? That's all like the nuts, right? You put all the nuts together and it's good. I'm thinking of so many different things I want to eat right now. It's so bad. What was amazing, the most amazing thing yesterday was I was able to get me and my mom lunch across the street from St. Patrick's Cathedral for just $21. And I'm talking about I got a ham and cheese sandwich. My mom got a turkey on rye, and we also got my mom got a small chicken noodle soup. She got water. I got a Coca-Cola. Less than $21. Amazing. That's usually a lot more in Midtown. Good to see a cup of Joe for you. Welcome. We're just looking at the last moments here of the sun before it goes behind the clouds. But yeah, it's a place called Toasties on 51st Street between 5th and Madison Avenues. So if you looking for a cheap lunch, go to Toasties. It seemed like all the ushers from St. Patrick's also went in there after the fact, after mass. You're more than welcome, Dave. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun hanging out after the end of the show and hanging out with Sage for a few minutes was really cool, and yeah, it was a fun day yesterday. It was a real fun day yesterday. But back to the grind for me tomorrow. Back to work for me tomorrow. Yep, you saw my mom. That's a picture of my mom. Me, mom, and Sage Sovereign. The best part of the day was before we went actually into the opera theater, we were hanging out in the plaza of Lincoln Center, and the people watching yesterday was it was so intense. And yeah, my mom's pretty cool. Oh, somebody's feeding the seagulls. Somebody just came in here to feed the birds. Jump into bread. Here's an artistic shot here for everybody. Look at that. It's like a chorus line. Da, 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 da. He's feeding them. He's feeding the birds. And there's our sunset. Let's see. What time is it? Okay, it's 4:53. 4:54. Okay. So I'm seeing that little sliver of clear. And like what might happen is that the sun could get below that and then light up the clouds all above it. But that means for me to sit here for another half hour, which I could kind of do right now. Let's see how I feel. It is getting colder though by the moment. It's not as hot as it was just a few minutes ago. Once that sun went behind the clouds, it's getting a little chilly out here now. Yeah, it would be cool, right? Remember when we had that once happen on the live stream where we were in Brooklyn Bridge Park? Yeah, we'll know soon. But remember that time we were walking in, we were doing a live stream over in Brooklyn Bridge Park, and the whole sky went crazy nuts and it was beautiful, and that was fun. That was fun. Yeah. I don't know whether that was a boat or a truck on the bridge. What was it? Where did that horn come from? Is it closing time at the crane over there, the construction site? Now you imagine if we were able to walk this bridge. I'll be live streaming from this bridge all the damn time. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, we're here. I would live stream from that bridge all the time, especially sunrises, because I know sunrises from the Verrazano Bridge are gorgeous. I got to see a few in my lifetime so far. Very lucky to have seen them. No, the Twitch only lasts 14 days. Something like that. $19 round trip, something like that. But yeah, Twitch, unfortunately, after 14 days, deletes the videos. And then also, because there's so much copyright music to do, they do mute portions of the radio show. So the radio show is really now like you got to watch it live or you miss it. And there is nothing you can tell me to bring that back to Periscope. There is no me. Periscope has been deleted from my phone. I do not watch it anymore now. So I don't mess with that app at all. Even though I could totally break copyright on there, and yes, live is better. Live is better. You get to join and you could interact and we could talk and all that good stuff. So. Like what I really want to do is make a dedicated Twitter page and make it seem like a real, an actual radio station. Got a busybody over here already. Okay, That guy in the red cap literally just turned around, listened to me, and walked right back. I am not talking to you, old man in the red cap. Coming up on 5 o'clock here in New York. Getting ready for. Oh yeah, a lot of people using DLive, Nibble. I have a DLive account, so I should do the radio show on DLive, right? Shit. I should do the radio show over on DLive and see what happens. I think those live streams also save, so like you can watch them like after the fact. But I do have a DLive account. And I might check that out. I might try that out. I might check it out. PewDiePie's on there. Yeah, drive safe out there, Tracy. Drive safe out there. I could do a dual broadcast. That's true. Do a broadcast on DLive and on Twitch. I could do that with Restream. I could do that with. As we hang out here, sitting along the water. That's all we're doing, sitting along the water. Oh, all right, got a DLive account already? Okay, good. Nibble's ready to go. All right. Maybe do the radio show over there. Oh, we got a cruise ship leaving. Yay. We got some more harbor action coming up. No, PewDiePie never left YouTube. He actually put up 2 videos today. He put up a couple of videos today. So, no, he never left YouTube, but he does do more gaming content over on DLive. He does a lot of live streams over there. Good to see you, Meg. Yes, it's called DLive. Yes, and get it just in case the radio show ends up over there. Good to see you, Meg. Welcome. We just walked, like, how many miles did I just walk? I just walked almost 4 miles. We walked from 100th Street to 69th Street and back. So now I'm sitting on a bench and I'm seeing if this sunset's anything gonna materialize with this sunset here. Which I don't think it is, but you never know. We could have one of those days where the sun just peers out from underneath the clouds and everything gets lit up and. Yes, his house was broken into, and yeah, a lot of dumb rumors going around. I heard this rumor about PewDiePie quitting YouTube a month ago now. So, but he put up 2 videos today. He's not uploading as much, he doesn't want to burn himself out. I think now YouTubers are getting more aware about, burning yourself out, putting up videos all the time. Because the way the whole thing works, it's really easy to do that. It's really easy to burn yourself out doing this. What do we have here? We have a Norwegian cruise line about to enter the shot right now. They're Norwegian what? I cannot see the name. I can't read the name. Well, maybe I can see it on the live stream. Maybe I can see it on the. And then we have a Sea Streak boat coming in from Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. But here comes. Yeah, and everyone's always quitting all the time and all that stuff. Yeah, I know. But there goes our Norwegian cruise line boat making its way out to ports unknown. Well, I don't know where they're going, but the people on the boat sure probably do. I like how these boats are decorated too. They look so cool. And that's one thing. I don't care if you guys have a GoFundMe. I will never go on a cruise ship in my life. I will never go on one of these things. To be on a boat with a whole bunch of drunk people, no thank you. If anything, I'll do the Viking cruises, you know, the one that goes in the rivers in Europe. I'll do that in a heartbeat. That looks like fun. But you will never catch me on one of these. Off it goes. Probably down to the Caribbean or something. Somewhere warm. Somewhere warm. Oh my God, I just realized tomorrow is Fat Tuesday. Tomorrow is Fat Tuesday, then Wednesday is and then Wednesday is Ash Wednesday. Went on a cruise ship, you loved it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's not for me. That's being on a cruise ship, not for me. You're in a confined space with a bunch of strangers, and no, even in a gigantic boat like that, I will feel confined. So, if I'm gonna go anywhere, I'm gonna fly somewhere, get there quick. Yeah. Well, we got a little bit of maybe a hope for a very dramatic looking sunset here. As we got that little lip of clouds there at the bottom, a little bit of opening there. You're terrified. Oh, that's why. That's why you're terrified of planes. I love planes. I love flying. I'm the kind of guy that if we hit heavy turbulence, I'm the guy laughing really loud. The Love Boat. There you go. I'm the guy that when we hit turbulence, I laugh really loud and I go, it's fine. Probably one of my favorite memories. I was young. I must have been like maybe 17 or 18 or something like that. And I'm coming back from Florida. And we took off from Orlando and we went right into a storm cloud. And it wasn't raining, but it was a thick black cloud. And the minute we hit the cloud, you feel the turbulence rock the plane back and forth, and it was intense. And I was just laughing out loud, saying, "It's fine." Oh, okay. They're like the cities on the sea, but they're just okay. Yeah, I don't know. You'd be traveling by rail to Penn Station? Okay. Penn Station is one of the 7 circles of hell, Penn Station. Yeah, and I just can't be on a boat with a bunch of people like that. To know that there's no escape. You know, that's the thing. To know there's no escape. Let's see what happens here. Gonna take the Amtrak in. Nice. Yeah, actually, Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. No helicopter available. No, sorry. No helicopter ride with the doors open, right? Yeah. That's right. No Love Boat for me, Robert. Good to see you. No Love Boat for me. Okay, now I'm definitely I'm feeling a bacon cheeseburger. I'm gonna get a bacon cheeseburger with onion rings. That will be my dinner. A rolling petri dish, yes. Can't wait to get back to New York. Come on out, Battle. At Wonder Wheel Park unveiling their 100th year logo, which looks amazing. Very excited at what's going on at Dino's. Yeah, after all that walking, right? Almost 4 miles. And a grape soda. That's right, Dave. That's right. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. No beer. No, I'm not drinking tonight. I drank enough last night. Last night I drank a bunch of Tanqueray, and I spent 3 hours watching operas. I wanted to see what made the original version of Cosa fan tutte so boring, and now I know why. That the original version of Cosa fan tutte was in like Napoleonic France, and the whole play takes place like out in the country and in a room. So I could see how they updated it for the Met Opera's updating of the opera where they brought it into Coney Island in the 50s. So the updating of the opera was really good, but it was amazing seeing completely different staging, but hearing the same music that I heard yesterday. Yeah, went with my mom and spent the whole day out together. It was fun. I've been meaning to take her out to a show. Yep, no, Tanqueray and a seltzer. I drink Tanqueray and lemon lime seltzer, and if you get the ratio of lemon lime seltzer and Tanqueray, get some ice cubes in it. It tastes and looks like water. It's very evil. So you don't get whatchamacallit. You don't get dehydrated, because alcohol could dehydrate you. It was a great Sunday, yeah. It was a great Sunday. It was fun. We got home late. Got home at like 8, almost 9 o'clock, which for my mom is very, very late. It was fun. It was fun. I can't zoom. I can zoom in more. How's that? Oh, she enjoyed it immensely. She enjoyed it immensely. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a little bit of a sunset through these clouds now. Let's see what happens. It's 5:10. We're about 20 minutes away. 5:30 New York time is so 30 past the hour is our sunset time. Let's see what happens. Definitely getting colder out here. That's right. Do you like this nonsense? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Been in a Carnival cruise line. It was nice. Nice. Yeah, cruise ships aren't for me. I'm sorry. Cruise ships are not for me. That little fortification building right down there, that's Fort Wadsworth. And the Battery Weed right down over there as we look at the treetops of Staten Island, where there is maybe a sunset. Getting cold out here now. Now it's getting cold. It's getting cold all of a sudden. What the hell? It was so hot out here before. Now it's getting cold. Hit the lick button. There's no lick button. We're not playing Goat Simulator. That's right. Smash the like button if you like this nonsense. It's nonsensical nonsense of now staring at a sunset. Which, by the way, I gotta try to get that Goat Simulator to work again. I gotta figure out that weird glitch I'm having with the whatchamacallit, with the live streaming on YouTube there on the PS4. Don't you love this nonsense? Let's play Goat Simulator. Let's play Goat Simulator. Ooh. Came fuzzing out there. All right, let's see if this sun's gonna try to come out. Let's see what happens. We just had an experimental aircraft fly over us. There's a plane with two chase planes next to it. That's weird. Happened so fast. Already gone already. God damn, it got cold out here, man. Jesus. The temperature's just like dropping like a brick now. The winds have definitely picked up. It's getting cold. But let's see if we get this sunset in. Let's see. Yeah. Oh wow, they got wow, okay, there's a New York waterway boat making its way out to Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. It's a little boat. Those little water jet boats they're called, I think, or something like that. Ooh, it's getting cold out here, man. Holy cow. Getting cold. Who would have thunk it? The sun keeps us warm. Who would have thunk it? Have Japanese Daydreamer stuck in my head. The Japanese 80s version of Daydream Believer has to be one of the most hilarious yet fun songs I've heard in a very long time. Come on, son. You gonna come out for one last time? Come on. Treetops of Staten Island. Garbage Island, folks. Garbage Island. Actually, my 5-year... I had the lights of the Verrazano Bridge turn on. My 5-year anniversary of live streaming is coming up. And one of the first places I ever tried to live stream was inside a Staten Island Mall. And I remember, I'll never forget, quickly kicked out. I must have been on live stream for all of, I want to say maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. And we barely walked through the mall. And they said, no filming at all in here. No, not even pictures. Like, no. And he didn't understand what a live stream was. And That was kind of live streaming was still very new. This is how long ago it was. And thank you so much, Nibble. This is how long ago it was. It was so long ago that it was when Periscope, you could only live stream in portrait mode. You couldn't live stream in landscape. And the scopes didn't last. They lasted for 24 hours and disappeared. It was that long ago. That was my favorite feature when they were able to live stream in widescreen. I was like, yay, live. I can live stream in widescreen, yay, like it's supposed to be. Like it's supposed to be. People who don't understand the big fuss of live streaming in widescreen versus portrait clearly don't know how video works. Because everything is not consumed only on the telephone here, only on the cell phone. Oh, thank you so much, Lotus. I'm just happy to be here on YouTube where the numbers are real, the engagement is real. I'm not kidding myself over here. I'm not lying to myself over here. Yeah, it's weird. The malls are weird like that. Malls are so weird like that. Oh, you can't film anything in here. I was like, well, I'm showing my friends to Staten Island Mall, so maybe they could come out and buy stuff. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, no more fighting with the bots, right? You remember that? My favorite was always the viewers who had fights with bots. Those were my favorites, like the copy bots. Like you realize you're talking to a bot, right? I don't think some of them did. I don't think some of them did. And you know who I'm talking about. Some of you guys know who I'm talking about. Okay, well, we got a little bit of a sunset happening here. This is very encouraging here. Yeah, stop repeating my comments. Stop repeating my comments. Like it's a bot, you moron. It's a bot. I saw, you know what? Like it's always fun seeing people like on the other app, and like the live viewer concurrent number is like 200, and it's like 5 people commenting. It's like, where are these 200 people? Are they just watching? Oh, you started watching me on last 4th of July was a lot of fun. Last 4th of July was a lot of fun, actually. That for some reason that video is getting a lot of action lately. Of last 4th of July's fireworks show. That for some reason that video is getting a lot of action. And good to see you, Norma. Welcome. Just about 9 minutes away until that sun touches the horizon, and then I could end the live stream and go home because it's getting cold out here now. It was so warm out here before. Oh yeah, it was too crowded, right? Yeah, it was a good video. All the smoke from the fireworks and everything, and the crowds and all that crazy stuff. That was fun. Oh yeah, it's getting cold out here. It's getting cold out here. The clouds are obscuring the sunset. Don't have a clean bowl. Exactly, me too. Me too, Nibble. Me too. Well, it was funny. It was just funny how my... thanks for liking the video, Norma. Really appreciate it. That sun feels good. That little bit of sunshine left feels good. There it is. Wow, it's coming out. Let's see if it lights up the clouds above it. Because that'll be really cool. Got a very dark cloud above the whole thing here. You like the amount of people in here? It's easier to chat. Well, when you have a room full of like 100 people in there, sometimes it's a little hard. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some nice afterglow here. Oh man, yeah. No, I want bacon cheeseburger, deluxe, and onion rings to go, please. And maybe a grape soda. Yeah, or 1,000, yeah. Yeah, I have to go to Pathmark on the way home. Wish there was a Pathmark. There's no Pathmarks around here anymore. I remember Pathmark. I used to go to the Bohacks down on Fifth Avenue. Okay. Yeah. Well, we got it. I mean, I wanted to stay here to make sure we didn't miss it, so we got it. Remember Bohacks? Who remembers Bohacks? That was well before my... Let's go to Genovese. We gotta go to Genovese, and later on we're gonna go to Pergament. Go to Maze. Go to Ames. Go to Montgomery Ward. Go to Circuit City. That's a cool shot. Pretty. Why Woolworths? Woolworths everyone remembers well. At least you're my age bracket, you remember Woolworths. Kind of looks like a Baby Yoda head now. Who sees the Baby Yoda head? I see the ears and the... I'm making too many... I'm living off of Baby Yoda memes. It's not good. Looks like a Baby Yoda head. Which I need more Mandalorian episodes. I'm like fiending for new Mandalorian. Toys R Us, yes. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yes, you can get Orange Julius in New York City. There's actually an Orange Julius in Port Authority. Not Port Authority, Penn Station. Penn Station. Right, you see the Baby Yoda? Yay. Today the sun, the role of the sun today will be played by Baby Yoda. Doing his little wave thingy there that you can't say no to. It's impossible to say no. Arthur Treasures Fish and Chips. There you go. Yes. Right. You see the Baby Yoda too. Everyone's seeing the Baby Yoda. That's good. Everyone's seeing the Baby Yoda in the sunshine. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. You can make Orange Julius with honey, one egg. Okay. Oh, there's a Pathmark in East Flatbush. Ah, that's all the way out in East Flatbush. That's all the way the hell out there. Jack in the Box is a West Coast thing. We don't have those here in New York. Nice to know there's a Pathmark still around. Some of the Pathmarks were changed to Stop and Shops. I know the Pathmark in Coney Island is now a Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop. Ooh, it's getting cold. Looks like that sun's gonna go behind that last little bank. There's another bank of clouds there on the horizon itself. Oh yeah, the sun is quickly going behind it. The sun is quickly going behind. It's gonna get dark really quick here. Watch this, guys. It's gonna get so dark so quick now. It's gonna go right behind that really dark cloud. I could feel the air getting colder by the moment right now. Oh, thank you so much for watching on YouTube Premium there, Norm. Really appreciate it for all my Red users out there, for all my YouTube Red users. I do get a little portion of that whenever you tune in, and more importantly, the longer you watch, the more money I get from you guys. So thank you so much. There it goes. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. I don't think tomorrow the sun's going to come out at all tomorrow. So, when I do my walking tour of the Brooklyn Bridge tomorrow. But I do love doing my Brooklyn Bridge walking tour. That's one of my favorite tours that I do here in New York. The bike tour is a lot of fun, but the walking tour can talk about old stories. So, rendezvous in New York. Bienvenue, Trudy. Bienvenue. Sun going behind the clouds now. It is sunset time. It's 5:30, right? It's 5:29, 5:30 right now. So that is it for the sun. Doing great. Getting colder out here by the moment. When I started the live stream 162 minutes ago, it was so warm out here. I have my jacket wide open now. I have my jacket all zipped up. I'm wearing my hoodie now. I'm wearing a hood. I'm beginning to sneeze. It's getting colder out here by the moment. Thank you so much, Trudy. It's literally getting colder out here by the moment. By the moment, it's getting colder. It's 53 degrees, so that means we lost 10 degrees in the last probably 20 minutes. We dropped 10 degrees in the last 20 minutes. Because it was incredibly warm out here not that long ago. It's really cold now out here. It's really chilly. No, it's not the Sunset Park ferry stop. We're right here by the Verrazano. So we're here at the Narrows. So we're in Bay Ridge. But we did earlier on the live stream walk up to the 69th Street Pier. The Sunset Park ferry stop, that's 58th Street and First Avenue. We've done some live streams from there. We actually done a live stream up there with Joey. But we're here right underneath the Verrazano. So we're at 100th Street and 4th Avenue right now. 101st Street and 4th Avenue. Here in the good old Bay Ridge. You see a nice little shaft of light coming out from that. The live stream is not doing that justice. There's a really cool shaft of light coming out from like one side over there. That is really cool looking. A little bit of an afterglow, nothing too crazy. None got lit up, unfortunately. I was hoping for these clouds to get kind of lit up, like backlit by the setting sun here, but that unfortunately did not play out. It's cold out here, buddy. Let me warm up here. Let me walk up the hill here. That's right, built from 1959 to 1964. The Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Yeah, let me move around. I gotta move around here. I gotta move around my legs here. I'm getting a little stiff here. Yeah, maybe with some purples. I don't think we're gonna get it though because the sun's going behind like another cloud bank right now. Make sure no bikes are coming up. And we get our closing shot here. Oh yeah, I gotta move around my legs here. I'm really stiff right now. Oh my God, my legs are like frozen. It feels funny. I must look crazy right now walking. I'm walking like I'm like hobbling right now. It's so freaking funny. There we go, up the hill. Good, up the hill. Getting a little bit warmer now. Up the hill. And we'll get one last shot here. I have no idea how many steps I walked. The minute I end the live stream, I'm gonna take a screenshot of my step counter here on the phone. I was shooting for 14,000. They what? I think we were shooting their scenes using a gigantic LED screen instead of a green. Yeah, a lot of people are using those nowadays. It's because of the resolution. The resolution on the monitors now is so high that you could really trick the eye and cameras in believing that it's actually really there. When you go to the World Trade Center, right, a nice shot, right? When you go to the World Trade Center, when you ride the elevators, the sky pods, they're basically elevators that are enclosed with massive 4K high resolution monitors. And it really does feel like, especially on the way down when you fly out of the building and around the building, it really feels like you're really flying around the building. It's kind of weird. Right? Also, exactly, the LEDs give off reflections and stuff like that, yeah. It's amazing how far monitor technology has come. And I mean, if you would have told me 15 years ago that I'll be standing right here in the bike path with something the size of a candy bar, and you guys are watching this from all around the world, I would have said, no, that would never happen. But it's kind of amazing. It is. Good to see you, Elvis. Welcome. Just gonna get ready to finish up the live stream here because one, I'm getting cold, and two, the sun is setting. The lights on the Verrazano Bridge are turned on. I gotta get some dinner. I'm gonna get a bacon cheeseburger with onion rings. I'm craving it. That's what I want. I don't care that it's unhealthy. I don't. It's either that or a Philly cheesesteak, something equally unhealthy. That's my plan for the rest of the evening. No drinking tonight. No beer tonight for me. Bloody hell, it's getting colder out here. Literally by the moment. It's really freaking cold out here right now. No cauliflower pizza. Nope, sorry. Nope, no cauliflower pizza. Stuff tastes like cardboard. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, Nibbles. Nice to share moments and stuff like that and scenes. And no, you know what? 8K, 4K, not a lot of people could even see the difference. Me personally, I don't need a 4K TV because I'm not watching TV as much. And if I do watch stuff, I'm watching stuff on like Netflix and now in Disney Plus and all that. And yeah, it's like I don't really need it. I don't feel the need for it. Yeah, the difference is the resolution, but we're at the point right now where the resolution between 4K and 1080 is it's a big difference, but it's not for 95% of people who watch TV. It's not a big difference. Yeah, exactly. You have bad eyes. I have bad eyesight myself, so I don't feel the need for it. I mean, my computer monitor is a 4K. It's a 4K screen, but that's because I edit video. And if you guys only knew especially when I do the radio show, how much stuff I am looking at on my monitor, you guys would be shocked how much stuff I'm looking at when I do the radio show. Like, I would say the radio show is more complicated than me editing something on Final Cut Pro. How crazy is that? Because there's just so many moving parts to it. But between the using an LED background, it is a lot cheaper. Absolutely, yeah, because they don't got to do no post production. You just got to basically make sure everyone's everything's coordinated, like the background imagery is coordinated. It saves a lot of time too, especially if the actor is really good and they're able to bang out stuff in one take. Yeah, it is a, 4K resolution is great to film at, but the problem is with 4K is if you're filming in 4K, it's a freaking gigabyte of space for a minute. They use 3D. Oh, really? They use the Unreal Engine. Everyone's using the Unreal Engine. That's crazy. That Unreal Engine's really popular. But like I would love to, like the thing I'm filming right now in Coney Island. I would love to film that in 4K, but it's just I don't have the hard drive space for it, and 95% of the audience is not going to even notice. And then as I'm editing the video, I am liking the fact that it kind of looks like film, and I got like I'm shooting at 24 frames, so it kind of has like a film kind of look to it, kind of a bit of an analog look to it. So it's not as polished and clean as a 4K image is. But I like the way the film's coming out right now. So, all right, I'm cold. I'm freezing cold now. So bye sun, bye waterfront, bye bridge. That was a fun sunset. Let's walk up 4th Avenue, and let's call it a live stream. I will enjoy my dinner. You heard someone who edits 4K. They use, yes, you got 28 megabytes of RAM. Yeah, all the RAM you need in the world. You're gonna use that for. But yes. I want to thank all you guys for tuning on, and thank you for indulging me for the last 172 minutes here on my little walk. If you follow me on Discord, the Discord is in my links over here on the homepage here. I'll post how many steps I walk. Hopefully we hit 15 or 14,000. But from the beginning or end, depending on which direction you're going, of 4th Avenue, directly over the Belt Parkway and near the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fabulous Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. Want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments, and good night, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but we're doing something tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Bye-bye.